I am trying to locate Lucas Lorenzo Spencer. Could you check the number for me, please? Yes, Spencer. You sure that's the correct number? All right, thank you.
It's a little early to be calling your employees, isn't it?
Alan.
Why in the world would you want to get hold of Luke Spencer at the crack of dawn?
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to have you tell me why you're spying on me.
I'm not spying, sir. But I certainly am a little puzzled, especially when I see you looking as worried as you are.
There's nothing wrong. It's, nothing needs to concern you.
Mm-hmm. Is that right? You sure it doesn't have anything to do with Alex?
Alan, what in the world could it possibly have to do with Alex?
I don't know. I'm asking you. She isn't in her room. Do you know where she is?
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Alex. I'm afraid this is not Luke Spencer.
Have you come to try to intimidate me? To show me how much control you have of the situation?
The situation appears to be momentarily out of my control, but I'll assure you that I'll rectify that matter very soon.
Oh, and I'm sure you will try to rectify it. I mean, it is very well known that the House of Cassadine does not take failure easily.
Failure? I was about to suggest that you're the one that failed, Alex.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
About the ice prince, of course.
Well, this has all been rather pleasant, but I'm afraid I really have much better things to do with my time than stand here and talk to you.
Wait a moment. Didn't it work this time with Luke Spencer? Your charm? Couldn't you entice him to be obedient and loyal?
I'm not one of your puppets, so don't play your little games with me.
Playing games with you, my darling, has not been one of my most profitable endeavors. We were talking about Luke Spencer.
I find that subject rather boring.
Of course you do. Since Luke Spencer apparently has all his affection to Laura Baldwin and not to you.
Last night. Luke? Hi. I was looking for Luke Spencer. Are you friends of his? Luke and I work together, and I just wanted to know if he was going to give me a ride to work this morning.
Yes.
Mr. Quartermain, it's Laura Baldwin.
Oh, Laura. For a moment, I thought it might... what is it, Laura?
Look, I'm sorry to bother you so early, but I'm very, very concerned about Luke.
Luke? Is he with you?
No, he's missing. He promised to come by my apartment last night after the auction, no matter what. And I fell asleep waiting for him. And then I woke up this morning and I went out to his apartment. He's not there.
Well, Laura, he's probably done another one of his disappearing acts. I wouldn't worry about it. He'll show up. You know, he always does.
But there were two very rough-looking guys standing outside in the hallway.
Did you recognize him?
No, I've never seen them before, but they were obviously waiting for him.
I see.
I'm extremely worried about Luke. I think I have a right to know what's going on.
Well, Laura, you know, I can't keep track of him every single minute. As a matter of fact, I'd like to see him myself, if you must know.
Robert Scorpio warned me last night that if Luke ever showed his face in Port Charles again, his life would be in jeopardy. Now, what did he mean, Mr. Quartermain? I want to know.
I'm sure that Scorpio was just being melodramatic.
You're not telling me the truth.
I'm sorry, Laura. I do appreciate your concern, and I will certainly relay your message to Alex, but, well, that's all I can say at the moment.
What is it, Dad? You really look worried.
Alan, will you please stop making such a fuss over nothing? I just didn't sleep very well last night. That's all that's wrong with me.
You're giving answers without giving any information. That was absolute double talk you were giving Laura Baldwin.
Nonsense. I do not have any information or answers to give.
Dad, then why are you in such a panic over Luke Spencer?
Hello?
Mother, it's Laura.
Yes, hon, what is it?
Look, I'm sorry to wake you up so early in the morning, but I have to talk to you.
Okay, all right, well, wait a minute. Okay, what's the matter?
It's Luke. Something has happened to him, and I'm worried. Robert Scorpio warned me about it last night.
All right, now, when Spencer got the Ice Princess, the first thing he did was go to ground,
Well,
right?
you can say that again. There's not a trace of him.
Right. He knows that Cassadine has got all the exits covered. Land, sea, air, bus, car, probably pack horse for all I
Tell
know.
me something, Sonny. Why wouldn't Luke just hole up someplace and wait it out?
Because he's shrewd. He came from the school of shrewd. We've got to examine all of the possibilities, Riley. All of the possibilities. He's not going to do anything obvious, like go to his girlfriend's place, for instance.
Well, why not? I mean, she would protect him. I mean, that's perfect cover for him.
Yeah, but he's in love with her, stupid. He doesn't want to bring her into all this mess, this danger.
I knew I liked
Sit
that
down.
guy. He's so romantic.
He's also a walking time bomb. Let's not forget that.
I know. Okay, where are the other hiding places?
Well, there's Bobby's,
Right.
his sister, or his Aunt Ruby.
Yeah, but Sonny, if he's going to protect Laura, he's also going to feel the same way about his family. He'll stay away from them. You know
right.
that.
He's not going to do anything obvious. I'd say he's going to head for the docks.
Yeah.
He knows that extremely well.
Yeah.
He could get lost down there. He could disappear.
Yeah, not if those two gorillas of Cassadine's followed him.
Nah, they'll be too busy watching Alex.
Okay, Sonny, then we backtrack through Alex.
No, I think she's as much in the dark at this point as we are.
Oh.
She had a rendezvous with Luke on the docks the other night.
Yeah, but he didn't show up.
No, I think he ever intended to. I don't think he could.
You think Cassadine got to him first?
That's a 50-50 chance. Let's just say that he's setting up an elaborate scam.
Okay.
Let's say he's decided to double-cross Alex and go into business for himself. Let's say that he knows the real value of the Ice Princess.
You don't mean to tell me that that sweet, adorable, romantic little fella has turned greedy.
You really do need an eye test, don't
I'll
you?
get off.
Let's get to him before Cassadine.
Damn thing. I told you about those hat pins in.
Has it been a satisfying experience, Alexandria, taking away the Ice Princess from me?
If you're trying to frighten me, forget it, Tony.
Frighten you? I never thought about our relationship in those terms. You amaze me, you know that? You're always so clever with all your endeavors, and yet this master plan of yours seems to have gone wrong.
Still trying to get answers without asking any questions. I'm afraid I still don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about Luke Spencer, and he has betrayed you. He will sell the Ice Princess to the highest bidder.
And you think you're the highest bidder?
Yes, the House of Cassadine can easily outbid anyone in the whole world, and you know that.
But first you have to find Luke Spencer now, don't you?
It's only a simple matter of logistics. Nothing more. And I'll find him before you do.
Cold steel hand in a velvet glove. How well I remember, Tony. There was a time when I actually liked that characteristic about you.
Well, I can say the same thing for you. You know, I must admit that I'm kind of pleased to see that my dear Alexandria Quartermain has been brushed aside by Luke Spencer. Apparently he wasn't overwhelmed by your fatal charms. Or didn't you offer yourself like you did to seduce James Duval?
You're being crude and insulting.
Forgive me. I must walk a thin line between a gentleman's decorum and a businessman's determination. What did you offer, Luke? Money?
I don't have to stay here and listen to this.
Search, Akimo.
Don't you dare touch me.
Very well, Alex. Allow me then. Politely, of course. More than pocket money, it seems.
Have you taken to robbing people off the streets now?
It would appear a sizable reward for a job well done.
It's merely a down payment on a very small business deal I was finishing up.
I think not, Alex. I think this money was to pay Luke Spencer for his services. But unfortunately, he decided not to show up and get his money.
You know, Tony, you really have become a bore. So now if you are finished...
Yes, I am. And before you go, let me leave you with some thoughts to consider about Luke Spencer. What if he be hiding somewhere and is waiting to sell out to the highest bidder?
Don't be absurd.
That's not so absurd. What if Luke wants to make Laura Baldwin in princess? He would want to go for the real big money.
And what do you think Luke's idea of real big money is?
More than possibly could fit in this bag of yours. A troublesome thought, wouldn't you say, Alexandria?
Who is it?
The lady you woke up at the crack of dawn this morning.
Come on. Oh, come on. It's all right. It's all right. Now, you calm down. Everything is just fine. I'm so worried about Luke.
Well, I can't say that I really blame you a whole lot. I was a little worried myself last night when he took that sculpture and then disappeared.
He didn't take that for himself, Mother. He did it for Alex Quartermain. But something's happened to him. I know it, and I'm so worried. I'm afraid that he's in trouble, even worse trouble than last summer.
All right, now you're getting all upset and worried before you even know for sure.
Robert Scorpio told me that Luke's life could be in jeopardy because of that statue.
Because of that, that doesn't make a lot of sense, you know.
I don't know. The thing is important to some people. Everybody seems to want it.
Apparently. Maybe I could ask Tony about it. He certainly seemed to want it. He made a big pre-auction bid on it. He's got to know something about it.
Could you? Could you ask him?
Sure, of course. I will. I promise. I will do that.
Thank you. Mom.
What?
You do know that I am totally committed to Luke, don't you?
Oh, boy, do I know that.
Good. It's almost like the same kind of commitment I think that you have for Dad.
Hey, that's hitting your poor old gray-haired mother a little below the belt, don't you think, kiddo?
Well, it is true, isn't it?
I
You
don't
do still
know.
love him.
I don't know. The only thing I know for absolutely sure about my life at this point is that I want to take it one day at a time.
Does that include Mr. Castle?
I can't answer that. I don't want to answer that.
I'd really be grateful if you could ask Mr. Castle about that statue.
Consider it done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It might help me find out what happened to Luke.
Now, you got to stop worrying about Luke. I'm not kidding you. I feel in my heart that Luke is alive and well. I believe that.
I wish I could believe that.
I tell you who I'm not too thrilled with right at this moment is Robert Scorpio.
Why?
Because he had you scared to death, telling you that Luke's life was in danger. I thought it was your friend. Why would he do something like that?
I don't know. Robert Scorpio has always been a man of mystery. He's totally involved himself in Luke's life.
Apparently. And it would seem also in yours. I'll bet you, in fact, he has involved himself a bit emotionally, and his jealousy is just showing.
Why would he be jealous?
Why not? After all, you come from an extremely long line of irresistible women.
Mother, Robert knows that Luke is the only man in my life.
You sure he knows that?
I'm positive. He's just a friend.
Terrific friend. He sure knows what to say to keep you laughing.
I'm sorry. I'm going to try to cheer up, really.
Sure you will. You'll cheer up the minute Luke's face appears in that doorway. And that will happen when Luke is good and ready. Well, I gotta get to work. Luke better show up, or I might just have to dick him.
Listen, Sonny, if you say that Luke is down by the waterfront, why don't we take the place apart, house by house?
What are you going to do? Play the Avon lady, knock on the door? Do you think he's that stupid?
I agree, it's a rotten idea.
You're right. He's not setting out to be caught, and that's not the whole idea behind this movie. He is not setting out to be caught. If he knows, once he knows we're tracking him, he's going to be on the move like a cat, like a shadow. We're never going to see him.
Okay, Sonny, listen. What kind of bait are we going to use to get the tiger in the cage?
We have a bit of bait.
Oh, we do?
We do. A friend, Hutch.
Well, then we're home free. I mean, all we have to do is just stake out that hutch and wait for
Right.
him.
What are you going to do? Stake out the county slammer? Because that's where he is.
You call that bait? Listen,
sure.
Luke wouldn't go within 100 miles of that prison.
Well, perhaps not. Perhaps not. But I think it is worth a trip to the local clink to have a talk to Hutch. I mean, we've got to examine all the possibilities. I don't want Cassie getting his grubby little fingers on him. Not before I do.
Listen, Cassadine could use some very painful methods to get Luke to hand over that Ice Princess kid.
It must be possible within this fly speck on the map to find two people.
Two people?
Yeah,
What do you mean, two people?
Two people. Look, Spencer and that statue aren't our only priorities. There is one James Duval, and I'm pretty sure that he's somewhere in Port Charles.
Yeah, he could be in Paris. He could be in South America. he
Right,
could
on the moon, on Mars, in the deli down the street.
You
Look,
name
it's a 50-50 chance. Even an old cynic like you can cope with odds like that.
You want to bet? Never changes, no matter what job I'm on.
Look, we have to look at all the possibilities, O'Reilly. Not just one, two, or three. All of them. So far, we have botched it. We have screwed up, kid. I've got to talk to the big man in a minute. I've got a report. What am I going to do? Give him a weather report?
All right,
I
I'll
want
tell
you
you
to
what.
find Duval.
Okay, I'll give it a go. But from what I know about Duval, Sonny, he's not the kind of guy to go around playing tag. Now, where's my other shoe? Oh, here it is.
That thing there.
Listen, when he sold out Cassadine, he went underground the moment he got off the bus.
I don't think so. I don't think Alex would let him do that.
Oh, really?
I think she's got him stashed somewhere in a little rabbit
Oh.
warren so that she can keep a beady eye on him.
Yeah.
Now, let's just find out whether he likes this part of the country better than any other part of the country, or the world for that matter.
Well, it could be an Easter egg, but then again, I need the fresh air and the sunshine.
Could also take you back to the cesspools and the sewers, O'Reilly, and I know how you love the cesspools and the sewers. Look, all I want you to do is get out and find Duval. That's
got
not
you.
much. I'm not asking much.
All
I
right.
could do it myself, but I'm busy.
Well, you call the shots, Sonny, and that's what I'm here for. By the way, where's my hat? You see my hat? Now, easy with it. That's a good hat.
I
That's a
will.
good
It's
hat.
dangerous.
All right, I know it's dangerous. Now, listen, I want to tell you something. I want you to take good care of yourself.
Just keep out of the bars and keep in contact.
I will. Ah, you really do care, don't you, kid?
Yes, I do. You little sweetheart, you.
Bye, kid. Take it easy.
Where in blazes have you been?
Edward, would you please lower your voice?
We're going to talk if I have to lock us up in a closet.
I am much too tired for any of your interrogations.
You're tired. I have been waiting up all night for you to come home. For all I know, something terrible could have happened to you.
Well, personally, I would be a little more concerned about Luke Spencer and if something terrible happened to him.
Didn't you make contact with him?
Do you see a smile on my face? He didn't even bother to pick up the money.
Well, what happened? Didn't you wait for him at the appointed place?
Well, of course I waited for him. He just didn't show up.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, Alex, we really are in trouble.
More trouble than you realize.
I had a feeling that he wouldn't show up there. God, it's getting so that I don't know who I can trust anymore.
Oh, well, does that include me?
That includes the postman, the paper boy, just about anybody else you can think of. Alex, now, you sure it was clearly understood where you were supposed to meet?
Edward, it was very clearly understood. Now, there was absolutely no room for error.
Well, no use trying to ignore this. $250,000 fortune just about ready to get down the drain.
I'm afraid there's much more, Edward.
What else could happen that could make things any worse?
Anthony Cassadine.
What? You saw him?
Mm-hmm. I waited in the warehouse until dawn for Luke, and then when I thought I heard him arriving, it was Anthony Cassadine.
What did he say? What did he do?
Well, he did his usual little cat and mouse game, trying to intimidate me.
Alex, will you please be specific?
He said that Luke Spencer sold us out.
And you believed him?
Well, either he is telling the truth or Luke Spencer is dead.
Will you stop these wild speculations?
They're not wild speculations. Now, if he is not dead, that means he is in a great deal of danger.
Well, this whole thing has just turned into a total disaster. There's no way out. We've lost.
No. No, not yet. I think I was able to bluff him. I think I was able to make him think that I was in still control of the situation.
I think it's highly improbable that anybody could bluff Cassadine.
Well, we're just going to have to be a little more careful with our planning from now on.
What planning? We've lost the Ice Princess. In all likelihood, it's out of our grasp forever.
Now, Edward, we don't know anything for sure until we've seen Luke Spencer.
That's small comfort. Oh, Alex. What if Cassadine is right? What if we have misjudged Luke and he sold us out?
How could Luke have sold you out? And what were the stakes, if I may ask? Well, which of the two of you is going to tell me what you're talking about?
Alan, do you always have to think that everything is so sinister?
Well, it's a conditioning of mine. And a growing awareness of self-preservation.
Well, how absolutely fascinating, Alan. But I'm afraid I have to leave and take care of some rather important business.
Stay, Alex. Please stay. I really want my father to hear about our situation.
What situation?
Well, your beloved concern over me. Now, do you want to tell him, or shall I?
Don't call my bluff, Alan.
Call it? I'm going to end it once and for all.
Somebody please translate this into a language that I can understand.
Dad, I'm going to spare you for all the sordid details. Alex has something over my head that she is holding there. It is commonly known as blackmail.
Blackmail? What in thunder are you talking about, Alan?
I'm conducting a private life on the side, Dad. Now, I'm sure that you know that my marriage to Monica's a disaster. You know and you understand. Now, either Alex disapproves of my conduct or she's chosen to take advantage of it.
How tedious, Alan.
You're tedious, Alex. But we're going to end it here and now.
Will you get to the point, Alan?
My dear cousin doesn't seem to realize that we Quartermain men have a code of honor between us. That you already know about the affair that I'm having and that you've chosen to ignore it as long as I'm discreet.
Yes, I know all about that. What does that have to do with Alex?
She doesn't know how to distinguish between a personal affair and a financial affair. And that in this family, they are separate and distinct categories. At least they always have been. Now, have the rules changed, Dad?
Absolutely not. They never will change.
Then would you be so kind as to express that sentiment to Alex in a way that she will thoroughly understand it?
Alex, have you been using Alan's affair as a weapon against him?
Can't we find a better time to talk about this?
No, I want to talk about it right now. It's outrageous that you would even consider using such a weapon against a member of your own family. Alan has just as much right to privacy as you or I or anybody else who carries the Quartermain name. Business and pleasure do not mix.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad to hear that. Well, I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to finish dressing, which should give the two of you enough time to put your heads together and come up with a story that I am going to believe about this family's financial affairs. Oh, and by the way, it came as no surprise to me that Luke Spencer got off with that black statue from the auction. The only thing I really found interesting was how well paid he was for the job. $50,000 is an awful lot of money, Alex. Would that be close?
Well, we thought we had every base covered at the auction.
Then how did Luke Spencer manage to get the Ice Princess?
Well, a bit of genius we hadn't counted on. I mean, a momentary blackout of the lighting, then he grabbed the Ice Princess in the resulting confusion. Quick dash to the dumbwaiter, down into the basement, where he escaped out a window, all done with precision.
Have you traced him yet?
He's disappeared.
Apparently Spencer is more resourceful than you gave him credit.
Well, that's my mistake, and I can assure you that it won't happen again.
There also seems to be a woman involved.
Yes, Laura Webber. She's not aware of any critical information. Luke has kept her in the dark, which is to his credit.
You have a woman under surveillance?
The value to Luke is rather limited. Look, I'm convinced he won't go near her. As long as he feels that he might bring her into any danger.
Remember this. If Luke Spencer is caught by Cassadine, the man will be tortured.
An accepted fact.
He could talk and reveal where he's hidden an object that he must by now realize has much more value than the $50,000 he was offered to obtain it.
Look, we're searching for this guy day and night. I can't do any more.
He's your target. Your only target. You understand?
Look, I'll find him. He doesn't have it. He won't have a chance to pass it on to anybody else or sell it.
If you don't, if Cassadine finds him first, then Luke Spencer must be silenced.
No, look, there are other ways.
Are you reading me, Scorpio?
Yes, I read.
There's no difficulty with the transmission. It's clear.
Quite clear. Look, I'm sure that I can deal with this situation without having to resort...
If Luke Spencer should fall into the hands of Cassadine, he's to be silenced. That is a firm order, not subject to further discussion. Out!
Look! CK8... K8.
That you handled your son.
I'll have no more of your sarcasm, Alex. I'm still head of the family.
Really? Well, I think I'm having serious doubts about that after the way Alan made you back down.
You know, you'd be well advised not to make the same mistakes my daughter did. I was once very fond of Tracy.
Are you implying that I'm losing favor, dear uncle?
You're certainly pressing your luck.
It seems I've been doing that for some time now. And it also seems apparent that I'm going to have to continue to do that in order to get control of all our financial dealings.
Oh, really? Well, you better think twice. You know, in the Quartermain dynasty, the men inherit that responsibility, and only the men. They're the ones who carry on the family name and tradition.
Edward, I didn't know you were a chauvinist.
A realist, Alex. It appears my son is finally beginning to show his mettle, to prove he's a true Quartermain.
Why? Because he's having a casual affair with another woman?
No. By refusing to allow any woman to dominate him, including you and his wife. Alan is finally coming of age. He's my image, my son. The son I've always wanted.
I see. Well, enough of your intense fatherly devotion. At the moment, I'm more concerned with the problems at hand.
Well, just remember what I've said and don't push too hard. Also, don't ever make the mistake again of expecting me to take your side against Alan.
Oh, believe me, I've learned my lesson.
You know, there's something else that you should be concerned about. I had a rather frantic phone call from Laura Baldwin this morning.
Laura Baldwin? We don't want her involved in this.
She's already involved. She wanted to know where Luke was. In fact, she was mighty insistent about it.
That girl is going to cause trouble if Luke Spencer doesn't show up soon.
My point, precisely. With the Ice Princess gone, you can be sure that Cassadine and Scorpio are going to intensify their efforts to find James Duval.
Edward, I was as careful as possible about James Duval.
But you did allow Laura to meet him, to be a liaison with him here in Port Charles.
Well, yes, but I had to maintain some kind of contact with him. I couldn't spend all my time with Duval.
Oh, yes, you were very clever, Alex. And I depended upon your cleverness to help us succeed in that very unstable and costly venture. But I also told you it was a mistake to bring Laura into this. I suggest you rectify that mistake. Or yesterday's art auction may prove to be our downfall.
Oh, it was sensational, Jesse.
It was really that good, huh?
Oh, even in my wildest dreams, I couldn't imagine that much profit for General Hospital out of that art auction.
Care to tell me how much profit?
Oh, I'm sorry, that's confidential. But I can say that it exceeded our estimates.
Wow. Well, Lila Quartermain may be rather tired today, but I think we all owe her a big vote of thanks.
You can say that again. I take back every word I had to say about that lady. She's a genius.
You don't have to go overboard.
Well, maybe I am gilding the lily, so to speak.
You know, what seemed awfully strange to me was about that statue being stolen, didn't it?
Strange, it was criminal.
Dan, the word all around the hospital today is that Luke Spencer took that statue. Now, that doesn't make any sense to me, does it to you?
Not to me. At least he didn't get anything expensive. That black statue was a real loser. I can't figure out why Luke would want it.
I'm sorry, I overheard you talking about that little black statue.
Yes, we were just wondering why Luke Spencer would swipe it.
A puzzling thing, isn't it?
Well, wasn't that the thing you wanted to make a pre-bid at the auction on, Mr. Castle?
Yes, I was.
Well, then would you please tell us why it's so valuable?
Valuable? Mrs. Brewer, it's in the eye of the beholder. What is intriguing to some collectors could be repelling to others.
Well, it just goes to show that being honorable doesn't always pay. Now, Steve didn't let you bid on that thing before the auction.
What do you mean, Dan?
Well, if Steve had let him pre-bid, then he would have the black statue and General Hospital would have an extra $2,500. This way we're all losers.
So it seems. Mrs. Brewer, is it possible that I could talk to Leslie Weber, please?
Well, I think it's very possible if you just turn around.
Leslie, I was
See you later, Jesse.
just trying to locate you.
How nice, and here I am.
Do you have time to have a little tea with me?
Well, maybe just time.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm trying to get through my schedule in kind of a hurry this morning because, Rick is getting a commendation from the police department. I said I'd be there.
You must be very proud of him.
Oh, sure. Why not? He's a good guy.
I'm sure the occasion will cause a great deal of interest. Although Rick is a fascinating subject, I'm frankly more interested in you and your daughter, Laura.
Oh, well, then, why not? Let's take a few minutes and give you a chance to talk about your favorite subject. I'll be in the cafeteria.
Well, have you decided which of the two of you is going to tell me about this family's bizarre financial condition?
There's nothing bizarre about the matter, merely complex.
Well, you're right. It's so complex, nobody's been able to enlighten me about it.
Well, all that is past, Alan. We have decided to tell you the entire truth.
I'm so pleased. I'm all ears.
Well, basically, our primary investment plans concerned that rather ugly black statue you saw at the auction yesterday, the one that disappeared.
Mm-hmm. I thought it had something to do with the statue.
It's also the same object that was stolen off the dock the day that Alex arrived from Rio.
And I purposely made it ugly in order to avoid the situation that happened.
Well, that's very interesting. It's hardly illuminating, though.
Well, we're getting there. Just relax. Alex painted the statue black in order to disguise its true identity.
Alan, It is the biggest diamond in the world. And I acquired it through some very clever financial dealings.
And no small amount of Quartermain funds, I trust, as well.
I don't deny it. The diamond did cost a great deal of money. That's why our European holdings are a little low at this point.
But once we recover the diamond, and we are very certain that Luke has it, we'll not only recoup our losses, we'll make a huge profit besides. Naturally, you'll be a full participant in that profit, Alan.
All right, fine, but why all this secrecy?
Secrecy is a necessity when you're dealing in diamonds.
Well, I think it would be very wise not even to mention this to Monica. This information should stay strictly in our own immediate family circle.
Well, I see nothing wrong in that.
Well, there are those competitors who want the diamond for themselves. That's why the house was ransacked the night that you and Monica gave the party for me.
You've always done everything with a big splash, haven't you, Alice?
Oh, Lord, I don't have very much time at all.
Please, Leslie, a few minutes more. I would very much, if it's possible, for you to talk a little bit more about you and the ones that are closest to you.
How do you do this? You keep throwing me totally off balance.
I'm an ardent admirer. Even Laura never ceases to amaze me with her beauty and her charm, so much like you.
Oh, well, so my schedule will be shot. You just go right ahead. You say a few thousand more flattering things about me, and I'll try to bear up.
Well, something troubled me yesterday at the auction. Something about Laura, I mean.
Oh?
Well, she seemed to be very distressed and very defensive about the reason why Luke and her friend stole that little statue.
Yes, well, gosh, I've been a little bit sneaky with you. That's part of the reason why I thought we should have some tea this morning.
Want to talk about Laura?
Yeah. Yeah, you were right. Yesterday, she was very upset, extremely.
I'm sorry if anything I can do to help.
There might be. I talked to her this morning, and she asked me if I could find out from you why that little sculpture is valuable. Is there some special value to it?
About the statue?
Yeah?
Well, I found it very unusual, rather unusual. And I do collect modern art.
Oh.
Not always knowing really for what reason I like these things, you know?
Yeah.
Mr. Castle, you have a phone call.
Would you excuse me for a moment, please?
Yes, of course.
Yes?
Mr. Castle, you wanted a report on Luke Spencer?
Yes, I do.
Yes, well, I checked with the men on the docks, the airport, the bus terminal, the train station, and all the car rental agencies. Luke Spencer did not leave town by any ordinary means of transportation.
What about his own car?
It's in the garage of his apartment. The only way he could have left the city was by hitchhiking. Shall we stay with it?
Of course. What about the girl?
You mean Laura Baldwin?
Yeah.
Shall we move on her now?
Yes, why not? I'm sorry, Leslie. Some European cables that required immediate answers.
The fascinating world of international commerce.
Not nearly so fascinating as what we were talking about before. You and your daughter, Laura.
Who is it?
Robert.
Come in here. I want to talk to you. What happened? Has something happened to Luke?
Laura, look, I'll give it to you straight. He's in a whole lot of danger now. Have you been in contact with him?
No, I haven't heard a word.
You're not lying to me. It's absolutely important that you're honest at this stage.
You're talking about honesty? Have you ever once been honest with me? Look, I want to know exactly what kind of danger Luke was in.
I can't tell you. All I can say is that there are a number of people involved.
What people?
Look, you have every right to be angry. I'm as concerned for his safety as you are at this point.
Oh, no. That's only more of your charming deceit, Robert. The glib little smile. It's all part of your bag of tricks, and it's not going to work with me anymore.
Laura, please,
I'm sick
look.
of all this mysterious behavior. You've had him tailed. You've pumped me for information about him. Alex hired him to find that stolen art object, and you've gotten more involved in the job than he has.
Listen, all these questions aren't helping anybody.
Well, it's helping me, because I'm just beginning to realize that you're just one big bundle of surprises. Why would Luke have to jam the elevator that day so that you wouldn't follow him?
What's the use?
And I was with you that day, when you picked the lock and you got into Luke's apartment to find out that he had been robbed. Luke keeps telling me that he's getting closer and closer to success, that he's going to get his big bonus, and now, all of a sudden, he just disappears.
Laura, look, if there was one thing in this world I could do for you, it'd be to answer all of your questions.
I have had it with you, Robert Xavier Scorpio. If that is your real name, I'm giving you one chance, one more chance to level with me. I want to know who you are and just what exactly you're doing with Luke. I want to know now.
Sorry, I can't tell you.
Then don't waste any more of my time, because I'm going to find out who you are. Don't try to stop me.
Laura, look.
Make yourself at home. I am leaving.
Laura!